the trap bar deadlift. So, trap bar, also known as a hex bar, we set it up very similar to a regular deadlift position. The only difference is that my hands, instead of being in front of my body, are now going to be off to my sides. Because of that, it means my torso position is going to change just a little bit. But one mistake we often see people make when we do this is we incline way too much, okay? Because that bar is not in front of my legs anymore, I can push my knees forward without having the bar roll away from me. So because we do that, some people will compensate, turning it more into a squat rather than a deadlift. So we want to really think about keeping your hips high, bent over, exact same position as we would normally have for our deadlift. Now of course, because different people have different deadlift positions, that means everybody's setup for a trap bar is also going to be different. But in general, what we want to do is imagine where the space is here, that the bar is running straight in front of us, and that way we can set up exactly in the same position. Now sometimes when people are just starting, what I'll do is I'll take a shoelace or a string or something and tie it from one side to the other, so that way we have some sort of visual reinforcement of where I can stand, okay? Now, because my hands are in this position, I'm going to be having the bar even closer to my shins than it would be if I had it in front of me. And because of that, we don't want to use something hard, because then it will force us to be in a bad position. Anyway, so we set up feet essentially under our hips, toes turned out just a little bit, okay? We don't want our toes pointed perfectly forward, at least not for this particular movement. Of course, sometimes we do need to do that, but not today. So, toes turned out just a little bit. Push my hips back. I'm gonna hold onto the handles directly in the middle. This thing should be up, okay? Now if I have a good trap bar, such as this one, it's gonna stay up naturally. Others, you're gonna see they'll fall forward, all right? Because they're not balanced properly. Anyway, so from here, create tension, pull the slack out of the bar, brace through the core, flat back, stand up, hips back, down, all right? Exactly like a normal deadlift position, when we pull up, we want to think about getting to our knees and then pop your hips into the bar, not pull it up, okay? We don't want to lean back when we do this. So again, here, brace, pull, tension, pop, come back down.